was I on 1,000 once I started playing everything back. I was like, Linnea, you're in California. You do not know California laws. You cannot go to jail. And 3, how is your mother going to send you bail money from across the country? Hi guys, welcome back to Naya's News. This is a channel where I report news about my life while being open, honest, and transparent as much as possible. So, as you guys can see by today's title, I'm going to be doing another story time video. I honestly love doing story times because I feel like it gives you guys some insight, a little bit more about me, as well as I can share a little bit more about myself than what I do on the average videos on my channel. So, before I get started, don't forget to like, comment, share, below up the comment section, click that like button, and stay tuned for more. Okay, so this story time video is about the time that I found out that my ex-boyfriend, he's not my boyfriend anymore, was cheating on me. And not only was he cheating with one female, he was cheating with 2. We went to California. We were celebrating, a little bit of background, we were celebrating our 2-year anniversary. We were going to California and we made 2 years during our trip and broke up literally 2 days after that. So, okay, a little bit of background. Prior to going to Cali, this was a guy that I dated for 2 years, as I said, and we were pretty good, I guess. And looking back on it, I don't have no regrets from that relationship. I feel like each relationship that I have been in has taught me do's and don'ts for future relationships and just how to hold myself and what I feel that I am worth. And I am worth more than life itself, so I'm going to cherish and view myself as that. So, plans to go, I want to say it was like a festival or something we had planned to do, but we ended up waking up late. So I woke up, and one thing I do want to mention, in the beginning of the trip, I did notice that when he would text, he would do one of those like side ones, but I never put 2 and 2 together, honestly, because I was in California. It was my first time. I was excited. I was with my boyfriend at the time. Like, I thought it was going to be fun. So that's something that I want to just pin in everybody's head as I tell this story. So now fast forward to the afternoon of me finding out. I went upstairs and we woke up. We were saying we're going to go out because we missed the festival. So we're just going to find something to do at this point. So I went upstairs, there were dishes in the sink, and I started washing dishes. And a phone started ringing. Mind you, I thought it was my phone because, crazy enough, at the time, we had the same ringtone. And when the phone started ringing, I thought it was mine. So, mind you, my phone was standing right next to me. So I'm like, it's not my phone ringing. Where's that phone? Where's the sound coming from? So I look, and I see it's his phone. And it's a girl. We're just going to call her Sarah. I'm not going to say her real name. Even though I want to, I'm not going to say her real name. Sarah was calling. And my thought was, 1, you're on vacation, so why is your coworker calling you? Oh, the 2 girls he was messing with were coworkers from his job that I helped him get at the time. But we're not going to go there. That's another story time. Okay. Why was Sarah calling you and you're on vacation with your girlfriend? 2, why is she FaceTiming you? Because me personally, about me, you just can't FaceTime me out of nowhere. Like, I don't do that. If you need to call me and act, oh, you busy because I'm about to don't just FaceTime me as if you just calling me. No, I don't do that. So when I saw that on his phone, I'm just like, oh, okay. Didn't pay it no mind. So me being the person that I am, I put the phone down. continue washing dishes and everything. So then she calls another time. Didn't answer, mind you. I wanted to answer the first time. Didn't answer. The third time she called. So I'm like, okay, this ain't it. What are you doing? So I picked up. She saw who I was and hung up. So that was strike one. Strike two, because I'm not sure if you guys know, for iPhones, when you call, when you hang up, it doesn't immediately, at least for our phone or my phone, it doesn't immediately go back to the lock screen. His phone was on like his home screen. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay. And then I saw that he had like, he had so many text messages from this girl. And it wasn't where I went into like the messages on his phone. It was Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. Like it comes up. And I'm like, not only am I getting pissed off, but why is she calling you and she know you on vacation with your girlfriend? So I thought. I ain't gonna lie, I went through his phone and there were inappropriate language for someone to be in a relationship. Hence, I thought this girl knew that we were together. But at the end of the day, of course, she didn't. And we ain't gonna get to that part yet. She didn't. So it was text messages like, oh, I'm going shopping. He would respond back, try the clothes on for me. You look beautiful, kissing emojis. And when I tell you, I lost it at that point. So, guess what I did? Just take a wild guess. Pause this video and guess what you think I did next. Okay, me. I went downstairs. I got a bottle of water and poured it on him. Like, wake up. When I tell you, he woke up like this. Like, he didn't know what was coming. Woke up, and it was just a little bottle of water. He woke up, and I just literally poured it in, like, the capsule and threw it on him. He woke up, and I just asked him, so who is Sarah? What? Don't what me. Because my thing is, 9 times out of 10, if I'm asking you a question, I know the answer. So I'm just asking you just to see what you're going to say. And if you're going to say a lie, then that's what's going to be a deeper problem. So he said, I don't know, Sarah. I'm like, go get your phone. The look on his face when I said go get your phone, he didn't know whether I was going to go to chop his head off, scream. He didn't know what to do. And my thing is, it was so abrupt that he couldn't delete anything, because I told him don't delete any messages out of your phone, because I saw the messages that were in your phone. So he had to fess up. In the process of explaining, oh, this is his co-worker, and the time frame of how things happened, we were away in June. We went away in June. Prior to that, he said they met in April. My birthday is April 29th. My birthday dinner was May 2nd. He was sitting at my birthday dinner being this loyal boyfriend, and 2 months later I found that he was cheating on me. But that's not even the kicker. My birthday is April 29th. My birthday dinner at that time was May 2nd, and my mom and her fiance's engagement party was the week before we left. Let me say that one more time. Was a week before we left. So not only were you sitting at my birthday dinner or brunch, at my birthday brunch, around my friends, around the people that I love, knowing you were cheating on me, you were at my mom's engagement party knowing you were cheating on me. So not only was I on 1,000 once I started playing everything back, I was like, Linnea, you're in California. You do not know California laws. You cannot go to jail. And 3, how is your mother going to send you bail money from across the country? All those 3 things were like circling in my head, and I'm like, you have to leave. Like, you literally have to leave this Airbnb before it goes crazy. In the process of me leaving to just get a breath of fresh air, I noticed that there was another girl prior to Sarah. We're going to call her, I want to say these girls' names so bad, but ooh, we're going to call the other girl Miranda. Miranda also was texting him. So not only is there Sarah, that you were cheating on me, you were also talking to another girl at your job. And then he was just like basically pleading, take me back, apologizing. And I'm like, Lord, give me strength, because I do not need to go to jail, because I'm going to go haywire. Like, I'm literally gonna go freaking crazy. So I remember immediately, I know my mom, like, she had to have like telekinesis. Like, she was reading my mind, because she called me. I remember she called me because I left the Airbnb. I walked and got some food. She called me and was like, oh, I was just checking in on you, I felt something was wrong. And I'm like, how the hell did you feel this? What, are you here somewhere? Like, what the hell? So I told her what happened. Mind you, she's just like, Linnea, you leave in the morning. Do not do anything you regret. Let them know where you guys stand before you leave, so you guys can go your separate ways. He paid for the Airbnb, and then I did the flights. And after all of that, let's just say, I ain't crazy, but I ain't slow. Let's just say I don't know how that man got back to where we lived. We lived in the same state. Let's just say I don't know how that man got back to New York. For all we know, I can't tell you how he got back. I'm saying he paid for the Airbnb and I paid for the flights. I don't know how he got back. And I didn't care. I didn't want nothing to do with him. I changed literally on that day. I found out he was cheating on me with 2 girls. And all in all, looking back on that, I was just, of course you're hurt, because you're dating someone, you're in a relationship with someone, and you feel like they're committed to your relationship like you are committed to your relationship as well. So when you find something out like that out, it's just like, dang, like, besides the relationship, you just ruined the friendship, because we were friends before even dating. So you ruined a friendship. So not only don't I trust you, I don't like you, I want nothing to do with you, and I just absolutely can't stand you. Yes, I don't wish anything bad upon you, but I no longer want you in my life. Because for me personally, just a little bit of background for me, if I don't trust you, then there's no relationship. Granted, my mom, my sister, my mom's friends, godmothers, my mom's good girlfriends said, as I get older, I will grow out of that and build some form of a better understanding of how life can throw curveballs at you. But for me, being 25, if I don't trust you, I cannot be in a relationship with you. Because if I can't trust you, what's the point of me dating you? Like, I don't get that. And me personally, I'm not no breakup to make up kind of chick. Like, we break up, cut ties, peace. Of course. I changed my number in the middle of the airport. Literally, I called my mom from my old number and told her that I'm calling T-Mobile to change my number. She's like, what? Mind you, like, think of it as a mother's perspective. Her daughter is across the country. She calls her and lets her know all of this is going on. So my mom was just in a little bit of a frenzy. Like, the last 24 hours of my trip, I was cool, calm, and collected, because I knew what type of time I was on. As soon as I found that out, I was just like, yeah, we're done. And the excuse he gave was respecting his privacy, because he's not here to say his side. The excuse he gave was someone very important in his life passed away when he was younger. And he used that as an excuse to say that he's still healing from that. Me personally, that's a crock of bull, because you were literally the only boy and you had all sisters. So I'm having trouble understanding, why is it that you're using that as an excuse, because if you did not get caught, if I did not go upstairs to wash those damn dishes, I would have not known that. So I would have came back to New York thinking our relationship was all good and gravy. I probably would have found out later on that everything was happening, but I found out when I did. So you wasn't using that excuse when you was cheating on me. So why is it when you got caught, that's the excuse you gave? Peace. So literally in the airport, I called my mom and I told her I'm calling T-Mobile and changing my number. Yeah, we're done. I called T-Mobile. They rerouted my number because, mind you, I had my laptop with me, so I was able to text in the airport on my laptop. They rerouted, changed my number, and I had a new number before I even went into the sky. That relationship has honestly taught me to stay true to what I feel, because I found that in relationships, in the beginning, you're so head crazy over the guy or the girl, and then after time goes on, you guys become more comfortable, and I feel like you then start to authentically be yourself, whatever that self is. And I found that towards the end of our relationship, before things got rocky, that I started to compromise how I felt in order to make him happy. And that's where I felt resentment. I felt unappreciated, I should say. I felt taken advantage of, and I reached the point in that relationship where I fought the good fight. I think what got me through that breakup was I knew I was good to the guy. Like, I knew that I did all I could to make the relationship work, to have it be the way it was, and unfortunately for him, he felt like that wasn't good enough, so he cheated. And we're both adults, let's move on, wish you the best in luck on life, don't call, don't text, don't hit me up. Boom. And that's how that went. So your girl is now moved on from that. That was 2 years ago, and let's just say karma hit him well. I ain't gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say the story on that because I wasn't involved in that story, but let's just say karma did him justice. Like, karma handled him way better than I thought I could. So I'm not even gonna say that part because that's just wrong. So that wraps up for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comment section some of your crazy story times. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Before I go, you know I have to give a shout out. A shout out. A shout out. If I say your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Samantha Gilligan or Gulligan. Shout out to you, Samantha. Thank you, sis. Thank you for the constant love and support. If you would like a shout out in one of my videos, comment down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.